Postmates, it's something we use all the time. Hey guys, I use Postmates at least twice a day.
Damn.
I really do. I get New Jersey Mike's there. I get I do every piece of food that I get from there.
He shops at Gelson's through Postmates.
I do. Yes.
He
Really?
has
What's so funny
a
about that?
Postmate pickup.
It's just like right there.
Go to Petco and get pet food.
Pet food from Postmates. It's reliable. It's quick. They're very friendly. I can't imagine life without it. Tell them about it.
Guys, for a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days.
You won the lottery, everybody.
Winner.
Congratulations.
To start your free deliveries, download the app right now and use the code BELLY. That's the code BELLY for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Get anything you need like Bobby, anytime you need it like Bobby Lee. Download
It's
Postmates.
just not food, by the way.
It's
everything. Okay, so
One time we got a humidifier from Target. We were both really sick, and we both didn't want to go to Target.
Yeah.
We were like, who do we get to shop for us? And we got Postmates to go to Target and get it for us.
Download Postmates and save with the code BELLY.
Postmates.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Babe, come on, let's go.
If you keep asking me, it's going to make me not want to do it.
I'm sorry.
All right? So don't ask me. Just give me another minute now, and I'll just do it on my own.
This is the same reason why he will never acknowledge when I introduce him to good music. He has to do everything on his own.
No.
Find it on his own.
Go, just start it. Don't even do the countdown because she's already in a mood. When you're happy,
if I tell him
when
his
you're happy
farts
and you
smell a
know
certain
it, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know it, and you don't know if you know it. If you don't know it, then you don't know nothing. If you want, I don't know the rest.
Isn't it if you're happy?
I don't know the song. You know, it's a childhood memory. We used to sing it around the campfires.
What other songs?
Kukuchawa.
I want to know what songs you guys sang.
Oh
in
yeah,
America.
in America. That's it.
If you're happy,
No, what about put the right foot in, put the right foot out, you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey and you're dancing all about.
Something like
That's what it's all about. That one.
Did you guys do Farrah
Jacques, do re mi?
No,
Is that what it is?
Oh, I thought it was do re mi.
Did you guys
do
Kookaburra?
Kookaburra, don't look at me.
Kookaburra sits in an old
Oh yeah, that one. I fucked it up. Yeah.
What about
Never heard that one.
Baha'i Kobo?
Oh yeah,
that
it's
one.
a good one.
The classic Baha'i.
That's a Baha'i Kobo. Yeah,
actually
that's a good one.
You guys don't know shit.
Yeah.
Home island
They used to
game.
play that on the island when I had my sweatshops.
Yeah.
And we used to sing, have the retarded ones sing that one.
Sa talong, sigarilyas
All right,
at
babe.
mani,
I don't know.
sitaw
Those
pa-
are not ones that we know.
I like that
Let's
one.
start over. It's like weird. Go ahead, do the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2.
When you're happy
1.
and you know, no, 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 no. Oh God! So welcome to another episode of TigerBelly, and there you go. Then, and we've got Gilbert, we've got Khalyla, we've got George, and we're all here together again as a family. There's no guest. I'll tell you this though, right now, when I saw Tom Rhodes at the club the other night, he grabs my arm and he goes, "Great response, buddy, huh?"
What did he
like,
say?
What? Great response.
Oh,
I think it was he felt good about it, and we felt good
I
to
think
give him that platform.
I think that people genuinely felt connected to him.
Yeah, and he also people thought it was really awkward when I brought up the beginning when the breakup of his marriage,
The fall of his marriage.
yeah. That was the first thing that happened.
The last thing.
Which is
And the
great.
last thing, you ended with a bang too.
How's
babe.
your father?
Oh, I did that. Yeah. There was a couple died.
And not just any death either.
Yeah, a tragic
It was
death.
a tragic, drunken, someone, like a drunk driver hit him.
Yeah.
You know what else I read?
What?
The tragic thing about Tom Rhodes?
What?
His sister passed away 2 years ago.
No.
I'm so happy you did not.
Really?
ask
Go
about
down the family tree.
How's your
Jesus.
siblings?
Oh my God, I almost asked that. That was the last question I was
Thought you were thinking of.
Yeah.
It had to end when it ended. We would have kept
Well,
going
you know what
down.
though? He's a spring chicken, and he looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's pray to God that he survives. You know,
What's
the
a
upcoming
weird thing
storm.
to say?
In life,
He'll
in general.
survive. He'll survive.
In general.
He's not in the Game of Thrones, man.
Oh yeah,
She'll
but that's
survive.
that. You know, when people say to me, I have to talk about this before I even get into the Game of Thrones. And I just want to show you something, and this is really offensive, and just see if I have it right. Okay, so this is a show I'm doing, Skylar Stone's Comedy Rocks. Okay, and it's Tuesday, April 25th. When is that?
It's this week. Friday, I think, maybe?
This Thursday.
Thursday.
3 days. Yeah.
In 3 days, okay? And look at, okay, I'm in the back, right? Luke who's in the front here.
Can I see?
You know who that is? Stephen Fury, one of my openers.
I love Steven.
I understand that, but the thing is this, okay? I will not do the show unless he's back here and I'm here, and I have to be a little bigger.
Did you
Let
request
me
it?
see. Let me see.
Well, I'm about to.
Please do.
Let me see Steven Fury.
Oh, it's like the Avengers. Poster.
Yeah, but why am I in the back like that?
Yeah, and you're not even color corrected.
I'm not even color
Let me-
corrected. Right,
let me
everything else
know.
is blended. Thank you for even. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm not color corrected. It is bullshit. So Skylar, I'm out of the show. If this is not changed, I'm gonna put it on Twitter in a second. I really am. I'm gonna put circles around it. I'm gonna do a whole thing. Is there an app that I can have that can make a circle?
Yeah, it's in the iPhone already.
What circle?
There's a
babe?
circle app in there.
You could just draw a circle around
Yeah,
it.
but I
Oh,
have
you
okay.
mean to draw around it?
I have one where I can put my finger and draw one.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want one of those.
No, baby. You can just do it on a text. You edit the photo.
Yeah.
And you use your tools, and you can just scribble all over.
I don't
your
want to
photo.
scribble it because I don't know how to make a perfect circle. I wanted a
Oh,
perfect circle.
You can do a perfect circle, semi-perfect. Someone's calling you.
Oh, it's Nick Rutherford. Let's just
Okay.
pick it up.
All right. Let them know, though.
Hello?
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Nick. Nick, so my manager said, am I working tomorrow or no?
1 second. I'm right next to Kaylee. Bobby is working tomorrow. Yeah, you're working tomorrow, Tuesday.
But I got no text or no email or nothing from you guys.
We just wrapped, so the call sheet should be going out, very soon.
Or is there lines that I have? Do I have to memorize anything? Or
No lines. It's truly like the end of the season. It's Randy's party. Do you have any idea what type of call time it would be for Bobby? Okay, cool. Thank you, Kaylee.
what you?
Your call time won't be till after lunch, and lunch is probably like 1:30, 2:30. So your call will be somewhere in the afternoon. You'll get something ASAP. We're just we got 3 more days in this studio, and we're playing catch up with all this shit. You know how it goes.
Hey, man, I don't want to know about, you know what I mean? You know, what
Yeah, I
the
won't
production's
confirm.
doing. I just want to know when I'm supposed to
gonna-
be there, my friend.
You'll get an email. Your call is going to be after 2 p.m.
Thank you so much. I'm not going to fight with you. You're on the podcast, by the way. You're on the podcast, by the way.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Ugh, I sound like such an asshole.
I know. So, well, that's what you did.
Plug your socials.
Yeah,
Let's,
you gotta plug your socials, and also know that whenever you talk to me, you could be on something. So be nice.
Okay, well, I wasn't being asshole. I feel like I was actually being very nice.
You were very nice. You were very nice. All right, so tomorrow after lunch. Okay, thank you.
Should I give out my social security number?
No, I love you. Bye. All right. So that's that. His show was actually the best guest starring I've ever had in terms
Is that
of fun.
where you wore the titties?
The titties, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I showed up there, I'm like, this is the kind of show I want to be on. It's weird. You know, they're like, be weirder. And I like that. I'm tired of playing it real. Play it real? No. Why not? Because life ain't real, dog.
Give
You
me
don't know
titties.
that?
Give
Give
me
me titties, baby.
Those look really good on your
They
body.
look good.
I thought
Yeah.
that was photoshopped.
No, dude, those are real tits.
Shit.
Those are. I would love to have titties.
I think you would.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I would suck my tits. Now, let me ask you something about tits
Yeah.
or breasts.
I love how you're asking him and
Yeah.
not me.
Well, you have breasts.
Ask
Pass on
an
her.
expert.
No,
here,
I
Bobby.
want
Ask
male.
an
I was
expert
talking about
over
male
here.
tits.
Male
to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
I have none.
Wait, let me ask you about human breasts. Okay. and I'm going to ask some questions. So when let's say I have human breasts.
You have them?
And I was a
have
woman.
human breasts.
No, I was a female breasts.
Okay.
and I want milk, can I just suck it out of there anytime I want to, or no?
No.
What do you mean no? I've seen women on YouTube suck their own breast.
I'm sorry, but you mean to say that I can just produce milk on my own right now?
No,
No.
if you have a baby.
Yeah. Oh, is that you have to have a
Yes.
baby?
Well, and also it doesn't even really come out. Only colostrum comes out the first time.
We
which
know
is
about
like,
colostrum.
but
we already know
it
about
needs
that.
it's like a feedback loop. So
feedback loop.
the baby. Okay, can I explain how it goes?
I'm confused. Yeah, explain it, please.
Yeah.
So it's not until the baby starts to suckle that it sends a signal to the brain, and and your brain releases oxytocin, and then all of a sudden it's a catalyst for milk
Right.
production.
So if I make my lips like a baby's lips, and I go gaga goo goo, and I suck my own, no, just be real,
Okay.
right? Because will my breast be able to realize that it's an actor acting like a baby, or it's a real baby?
Oh no, you can just suck. Anyone can suck
Well,
on
then
it.
that don't. Okay, well, there we go.
So you want to be a wet nurse? You know, like back in the day, like really rich monarchs, they
Okay.
they had a country to rule, so they'd be like, look, I don't want to breastfeed. Why don't we just have a woman who's already breastfeeding a baby to breastfeed all my kids?
That's a job.
That's a job.
A wet nurse, yes.
What
That's
about
what
now?
a wet nurse? Yeah.
I'm
I think
sure
they still have it now.
They still do, because I think that, I mean, now you can get, because some women don't produce milk as easily, so you can buy breast milk from other women who pump a lot, who are really good milk producers.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You might have to edit this out.
Or not.
or
or
not.
not.
You might have to edit this out.
Or not.
But it's a science question, right? Or it's a science question,
Science
right?
alert.
A science. So let's say Khalyla, right? We have a baby.
Sure.
And Khalyla's breastfeeding the baby.
Okay.
Right? But right before, right, the baby latches onto the breast,
Yeah.
right? I slip in my dick.
Where and where?
Where the baby's mouth. And the baby latches onto the head of my penis. Is that illegal?
Science alert.
Science alert. Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
Is it illegal?
Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
are you doing it with intention to slip it in a baby's mouth? And yes, it's illegal.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not doing it like I'm gonna get off.
You just
I just
wanna
want to see
see
if
if
he
the-
would do it.
It will latch because it just wants to suck
Hey,
on
how about
something.
we never try that experiment?
I know. I'm just
ever?
saying.
Hypothetical.
I wouldn't do it as a sexual thing. I would just do it like I wonder if he would try to suck
Curiosity.
the tip of my penis.
Oh, to suckle, like
Suckle
a
my
puppy
penis.
suckles every part of
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
just
man.
looking for.
When anything suckling my penis, though, I will get aroused.
Oh
So
my
fuck,
god,
well,
this is not
So
going
I won't do it. I
well.
won't do it. I won't do it.
This isn't going well, babe.
Like if a dog suckled or anyone suckled,
Yeah.
the word suckle makes me aroused. I think
the word suckle does?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a
So
honeysuckle?
that makes me aroused. I just got half hard.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Don't say the word
It's
again.
really weird because suckling is such a thing
Ooh.
only babies do.
Oh, really?
Sucking is an adult.
I
Suckling
hate sucking.
is baby.
I like suckling.
I don't find you.
Will you suckle me one day?
I know. I will suckle your teat.
Oh, you will?
I suckle your teat all the time.
Yeah, but suckle my penis.
That's easy.
Is that
Just
suck?
do it.
Is there a difference between then sucking
Yeah,
and suckling?
because sucking would be like
Like-
and then suckling would be like
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I desire.
Like she just ate, like she just ate a
on the
warhead.
tip. On the tip. On the
Wait,
tip.
hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, do you just want the very tip of your penis suckled, or do you want the whole head like this?
No. Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
listen,
that's
listen, do you want
I don't
this?
like options. I don't like options.
Don't
Listen,
give
do
me
you
A, B, C,
want
or D.
this look,
What?
or do you want that?
I want the second one. That's a good
I know you
one.
want
Yeah,
that.
I want the second one.
So gross.
But why
Yeah,
did you say
yeah,
you know?
Huh?
Why did you say you
Because
know?
I've probably done
She's
it
done
before.
it before. Yeah. So that would be wrong for me to do that. To slip in my penis.
Can you blur
Yeah.
out my face when I'm suckling George?
No, I already wrote that down as an IG clip.
Damn it.
Yeah. Let me ask you something.
Oh,
You don't have
Toma.
to edit that out, right? That's not. Is that?
No, you don't
No.
have to edit that shit out.
Yeah, people get
I
sensitive.
just wanted to know if something was legal, not legal.
And they talked about it on Game of Thrones. They talked.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
You try to learn about the law.
Yeah, that's what it is. Here on TigerBelly, it's all about learning.
His instincts aren't good, so he
I
has
have
to
bad
ask.
instincts.
Ask questions.
He has to
Yeah.
ask.
Another thing is that and I love TigerBelly fans. And if you're listening right now in the No Social Studio, and God bless your family.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm eating, wait until I'm done for photos.
What happened recently?
Oh no, what happened?
Just recently, it's been a lot of like I'm eating a hamburger, right? And then all of a sudden there's a hand on my shoulder.
Ooh, don't do
And
that.
I'll get a whisper, nosotros papaya, my captain. They'll whisper that shit. Or they'll whisper even something even more ominous and mysterious, like, George has a pink dick. Ooh. Right? And when I'm eating.
Yeah.
And then I'll see, they take a photo. And I'm eating a hamburger, Just wait until afterwards. That's all I want to say.
Let him finish the meal.
Yeah. Because I love, when people drive by. I love it. We do it all the time, The other day, Khalyla had a big a star moment. Where,
A celebrity moment?
yeah,
What
last
happened?
night we were at a restaurant.
Paint the picture, please.
I did not.
Yes. What did they say?
A guy came up and said, "I love your podcast."
But yeah, he pointed at her and said, "I love you" in the podcast, especially.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, she did. He did.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
you're getting some love out there too, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh God! Shut the
Shout out
fuck
to
up.
Gabriel at the Bigfoot Lodge.
What?
No, he's a nice guy, the bartender. Bigfoot Lodge.
You know who's even better than Gabriel? Sal from Davenport.
They can be both
You know
Yeah, why?
equally,
I'll
Sal
tell
from
you.
Down
equally
Parks.
good.
Not
Gabriel,
only did Sal not come and whisper in Bobby's ear,
Yeah.
he served us the biggest banana Foster cream delicious heaven slice cake. The best we've ever had.
He also was respectful. He waited until the end of the meal. He came up to the table and he said, "Nosotros papaya," and then he goes, "I'm a fan. You guys want dessert?" And they gave us a dessert. It
the
was
cake
so
was
delicious.
so good. I asked for a picture with him
And I will go
Yeah.
back to Encino to go to Davenport to see him again.
to see Sal.
The actually restaurant was very good, by the way.
Yeah,
What kind of food was it?
It's a steakhouse.
Ooh, nice.
It was good.
We brought
Sal's cake was good.
we brought Michael Rocha. And also, I just want to say another thing. I'm not going to say names, but maybe this will get back to the person. But just hear me out.
Put it in the ether.
I'm going to put it out in the ether. All right.
You nervous, Cloud?
We bid on a house for the last month and a half.
Yeah.
This person keeps going. No one else has bid on this fucking. It's in Studio City. No one else has bid on this house. Okay. And then we keep going, and he just doesn't. He doesn't budge. He doesn't help me out. All right. We're now talking like minuscule money now, right? And I just want to let the guy know I know who you are. I know who you are. I know what you do. I know we've worked together before, and I know who you are. So either make the deal or not. But if you don't make this deal, it's fine. You just have you're just gonna really piss me off.
I think he's trolling you.
Because I've been so nice. I feel like I've been so patient and nice about it, and I want your house so fucking bad, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like you're nickeling and diming the situation, and I like you. I want to be friends with you, and I appreciate the work you did in the house, but just give it to me.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking house, right?
Yeah, Jason Bateman.
It's not Jason Bateman. Don't throw that out there.
I
I'll
like
tell
it.
you why you're being trolled.
Why?
Because he knows exactly who you are.
Yeah, he knows
but
who
when
I
he,
am.
When he did the counter offer,
Yeah.
instead of Bobby, he put Boggy with 2 G's.
Yeah, I don't think we should say.
Who gives a shit, Bobby? Boggy, I mean.
That's kind of funny.
Okay.
That's gotta
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. There is no source. I did some research
There's
on the
no
internet.
source,
On the
yeah.
internet. Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But anyway, give me the house. All right. Now let's talk about Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
If you're not, let's not talk about it.
It's too soon.
It's too
Let's
soon,
give
it's too
people a week to,
We can't talk about
Digest.
at least the first couple.
You can say generic things that
yeah,
don't give it
generic
away.
things, yeah, because some people have, weird work weeks and
Oh no,
That's
you
true.
have to watch it on Sunday. That's the rules with Game of Thrones, man.
I know, but not everyone has the luxury of getting a Sunday night off.
You
Some
can
people
say-
work graveyard, and some people have a stretch of days, like my sister and Renzo.
Okay,
They
you're
haven't
right.
watched it.
They had to watch it today.
Let's talk about the people though that refuse to watch any of them.
I think
Yeah.
we've
I know. I'm
covered
just
that.
saying. I just want to say again. I repeat things over and over again. It's fine. Get your fucking shit together, man. Get your fucking shit together. It's the greatest show ever made. I hate liking something that much. I do. I hate it. I look at the photos of these actors and actresses at their parties, feeling on top of the world, making all the money, and they get everything right. And I want to be there next to them.
Yeah.
Right. Just in the back, you know what I mean, celebrating. But I don't get invited. I'm not a part of it. But my point is that, but I obsess about, and they're living the life, and it's a great show. I have to say, whoever's doing the show, all these people. It's great. So if you're not watching it, you should, because that's dumb.
Oh, before we get to that, we have another amazing sponsor.
Flowers, 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 flowers. Pro Flowers, guys. Pro Flowers.
Pro Flowers.
I'm so happy. I love. You know what? The thing is, the planet Earth. This is why I know the Lord exists.
Yeah.
Because He made flowers, and I give this one right here. What's your name? Khalyla. Flowers all the time. I give her tulips.
Yeah.
And I give her roses and all kinds of stuff. And I'm telling you, there's not anything. It's better than diamonds. If you're a man and you want to get your woman's heart to be all mush mush, you get her flowers. Tell them about Pro Flowers. I love this company.
Guys, right now, get 1 dozen assorted roses for $19.99. Double the roses and get a premium vase for just $9.99 more. Visit proflowers.com, click the microphone in the upper right corner, and enter our code.
But it's just not. But it's just not. Like, listen, it's just any flower that you want. But you can also get type, colors, the packaging, vase. You customize the shit.
What is this, Destiny?
Yeah,
Holy
this is not-
Bobby got me pink double tulips.
Yeah, I did from Pro Flowers, and she. I know. You know when I gave it to her, I heard a noise.
What'd you hear? What was that?
From my tulips.
Let your imagination take over.
Wow.
Let your imagination take over.
And that is
the tulips made my
flowers.
That's Say it right.
Say it right.
Proflowers.com. Click the microphone code BELLY. Mother's Day is May 12th, so don't wait. Order like a pro and get the amazing rose deal to thank all the moms in your life.
You'll thank us. Go.
Enjoy the
Ready?
rest of the show.
I got a little backlash from last week because apparently people are very upset that I cock-blocked George's invitation to the wedding. And I mean really upset by it. So,
You want to know what's the most embarrassing thing is to have white knights.
like defend your honor?
Yes, I do not ever want to have white knights online. I mean, come on, that makes you feel weaker than anything else.
I never usually have to like explain myself, but I wrote somebody back. Like, because he was really just like in a rage, I think. And I was like,
actual
bro,
rage?
I was like, this was a really intimate ceremony with really close friends and family. George and Jeff don't know each other. Jeff knows there's a hashtag, however, with George's
George.
name and his fiance's name. And
George
George is
Bobby?
not a fucking, what?
was
Say it.
born to lose. Period. Whoever's even defending this guy, this dude right here, right, was born to fail.
Better watch out, Bobby. The Pink Dick Army is going to get out to you.
I know. I want to see.
They're going to have it out for you, buddy.
I want to
That's,
see the Pink Dick Army because.
Be careful where you
No,
tread.
you be careful.
They're like the veil.
Because you know
They're
what
very
you-
small.
You're right. They're not even this guy's not even the.
He's not
best.
Like, you
veil?
mean like
No.
Leanna Mormont's army?
Yeah.
He's the butcher's boy.
the butcher. So just
That dies in the
three
first-
people.
That dies in the first fucking.
He's got a wagon,
season. Yeah,
a
yeah.
cow.
Yeah, this guy is nothingness. Okay.
You're not even Big Dick Padre.
He's not even big dick pot. Let me see. People that defending George, okay, you're defending somebody that lost. You're defending somebody that went to bat. Like, imagine someone going to bat, you know what I mean, 15 times and striking out every time. At some point, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna throw away his baseball card.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm being real. The baseball cards you keep are the ones that hit the ball.
Okay.
Am I not right?
Home runners?
Like Strawberry Daryl. Is that
Daryl
his name?
Strawberry.
Is that his name?
I don't know. I like
Daryl
strawberry.
Yeah,
Strawberry.
Strawberry Daryl.
He's got some
Strawberry
great cocaine
good old
out here,
Strawberry
though.
Daryl.
You know
Strawberry
that I went to high school with his son, and I went to a really shitty school.
You
But
went
oddly enough, I
Strawberry
went.
dairy.
the Daryl's?
Daryl Strawberry's son
Oh.
was a grade below me at Blair High School. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
His last name is Daryl, though, right?
No, Strawberry is his last name.
What? I've never heard of anyone's last name being like that.
Strawberry?
Like a fruit?
Like Johnny Cantaloupe. I've never heard that.
You've heard of Strawberry before. Aside from
Aside
Daryl
from
Strawberry, did you ever hear
we
of...
have a friend named Sosie Bacon. If Bacon,
Oh, yeah.
That's so true.
That's
so
true. That's a good point.
if Kevin,
That's a good point.
If Kevin Bacon can exist and no one bats an eyelash,
Right.
then a strawberry can exist.
That is true.
Damn it. That's
You're
good.
right. That's a good
logic.
point.
That's
good logic.
logic.
All right, fine. Daryl Strawberry. Noted.
In your
But
mind,
I'm
yeah.
saying is that, if I collected baseball cards, I would have a Daryl Strawberry one. and not a George Kimmel one.
Didn't he become like a drug addict?
Who?
Yeah, he did lots of
Crack?
cocaine. Yeah, cocaine.
I don't care about that. He still was a champion, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did he win a lot?
I don't know. He played for the Cubs for a while, and, so I don't think he won a lot then.
His son was really good basketball player. I think he eventually played like D1 collegiately or something.
It's so odd. I just don't know much about sports.
Football.
Yeah, but I just, I've shamed myself in situations. Remember that IBM story with the two hockey legends?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you
yes.
pretended to.
Yeah. I told one of them to get me a Coke.
Was that Wayne Gretzky?
Oh, Wayne
Who was it?
Gretzky?
It was
Wayne?
Stan Mikita and Gordie Howe.
Oh my
like
God,
They're two
sweetie.
old guys I'm doing the commercial with.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but no one told me that they were. I thought they were just extras.
Can you get me a?
So
I'm
you
sitting there.
ask extras to get you Cokes?
Yeah. And I go, hey, man, go get me a Diet Coke. He's
Oh
like,
my
and he's like, all right. So he went to craft service and got me a Diet
It
Coke.
brings you back to Stanley.
And then
Cup.
at the end of the night, they're like, you know what it was like working with those legends. I go, what legends? And they go, Gordie Howe and Stan Mikita. And I'm like, oh my God. I asked one of them to give me a fucking Diet Coke. I wish I could find that commercial. I did
I'm
a
sure it's
IBM
there.
commercial
Internet, find
with
it.
Daryl, not Daryl Strawberry,
I hope there's a commercial
Gordie
with Daryl
Howe
Strawberry.
and Stan Mikita. I'm so kind of, this is a weird podcast. It's like I'm
like
drifting
it.
in and out
I love it.
of consciousness.
You're on brand, babe.
That's what I am. That's what I do.
This is on brand for you.
Drifting in and out.
To just be chaotic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just who we are, who you are.
Yeah, but when I see clips of myself online, I go, that made no sense.
No, it makes sense.
What I say, or like even like some of my responses is like not natural.
The only thing that still to this day doesn't make sense is the goat sounds you attempted.
Yeah, that was good though. That was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so that's on brand, being weird.
I
think
think just
so.
that's just yourself.
Do I talk like this in normal conversation when I'm talking to people?
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
So when I'm talking to like regular people, like a librarian in a library,
Okay.
this is what I sound like.
How often are you at a library?
I've never been one of them. I'm just trying to give you an example. Like if I was in I'm at a restaurant
Yeah.
and I'm ordering food. You've been to a restaurant with me. Do I talk this manically?
I don't think you
No.
sound manic. I think you sound, when you speak to people that you don't know,
Yeah.
you have a very, very nice way of making them feel very special because you ask a lot of questions. Even though I know you're not listening to their
never
answers.
listen. Yeah.
And then you have this thing where you always have a couple stories. It's like stock stories.
Oh, I love. I've stopped.
Where they'll say something and you'll add information and it sounds like it's a personal story of yours, but it's actually something you told 16 times that day.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh my God, like he told me a story about his life, and you're
Right.
very good at that.
I do another thing that's so me. I just thought of because I did it again the other day, and whenever I do it, I say don't ever say that again, but I always say it again.
Which is?
right. So let's say I'm at a restaurant. You're a waiter, right? And I ask you what's the special drink, and just make up a funny name of the drink. So I go, what's that special drink? Do you have a drink of the day? What's it
Yeah,
called?
it's called Tahiti Day Rise.
Oh, really? That was my nickname in
in high school.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I say that
Yeah.
every
It was my-
fucking time.
Yeah. Yep.
And whenever I say that, right, sometimes it gets a laugh.
Always
But
gets a
sometimes when it if it was that,
Tahiti Day Rise.
yeah, it wouldn't got a laugh. Yeah, that's
It's
a bad
usually
one.
like, oh, like beefy chunk, and then he's like, yeah, that was my.
Yeah. It's beefy
So it's
chunk.
it's like Korean sweet beef, and they'll be like, oh, that was my nickname in high school.
Sweet beef, yeah, sweet beef would be, and that would get a laugh.
You know, when I first started dating Bobby, that was my nickname. I used to call him Sweet Beef.
Mm.
And after a while, I was like, am I racist for saying this out loud in public? Because he loved it. I even made, you remember I made you a hat?
I love sweet
and
beef.
It was, I embroidered it Sweet Beef.
Yeah, but I don't like sweet beef in general.
Yeah, you do. You eat that one from Panda Express.
Oh, that's true. I do like that.
Beijing,
Here's what I don't
Beijing
like.
beef.
Can I tell you his order?
Here's what I don't like. I don't like. You don't like that sweet
Teriyaki.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like eel sauce.
eel sauce.
Oh, that's so good though.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
I'll
it.
tell you why Bobby is
fucking
right.
hate eel sauce.
Bobby is right
Sorry,
because
take that out.
I feel like
Too loud.
it's a way to mask flavors that aren't there. It's kind of, for me, it's a little lazy. Because if the fish is really good and the rice of the sushi is really good, you really don't need shit.
It's also they use it in something that the flavor already is good. So they'll like where I've seen it lately is the spicy tuna on crispy rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of our
So it's kind of fried rice, but it's like hard rice with
a little
spicy
cake. It's like
tuna.
cake,
It's like a
yeah,
cake,
yeah.
right? I don't need a sweetness to it because I want spicy. I guess that's right.
Yeah. I also don't. I'm not a fan of sweet things on fish. I like a lot of.
Sweet things on fish.
I like my
high school nickname.
seafood very simple.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good
Gilbert.
one, Gil.
Very
Can
good.
I try that? I'm
Yeah,
gonna start
yeah.
trying that at restaurants.
I want you to do it every time.
I will.
Whenever we go eat, I want you to throw that out there.
But then you got to do it with a little chuckle
You're gonna
and then
do
a
it.
shoulder shrug. You go. That's what he does.
That's what I notice when we eat. Anytime we eat, Bobby goes, he smiles, goes, oh, "Thank you so much," and he goes back to his phone.
Yeah.
But
And he does
super
this.
nice.
Another thing he does too, when he gets seated by a hostess, he plays it really silly and cute. He goes, can I eat here? He goes to the hostess.
Oh,
if
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a long line,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, can I eat here? Is this
I
a
do
place
that.
where people eat?
Yeah, I do that too.
But what is the tactic in your mind?
It's cute.
It's
and then she's
cute.
like, ah,
So
ha,
ju-
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I do cute shit.
And then
You don't have standard ways of doing things that
haven't-
you've developed
I've learned
over the years.
so much from you.
Yeah. There's different tricks and stuff.
I mean, when I meet one of Cindy's new friends, she hates when I do this. She goes, "Oh, have you met?" She's like, "Yeah, we went to high school together," and she fucking hates it. But the person always laughs.
Yeah.
because we don't know each other.
here's another dumb thing I do. Do you guys like when I'm paying? Do you guys take these?
Yeah.
It's just regular dollar bills. And
You
they always go, "Yeah, we take American money."
so
I go,
good.
And I go, "All right, okay, cool." Right. So you don't have those things.
Do you take these?
Yeah. Do you have anything like that?
No, my dad always had things like that. Like,
Oh.
we're just going to have water. Why? Oh, do you want anything to drink? No, just water. We're too cheap. Just anything
just
like
stock
just
responses.
Oh,
Yeah.
stock responses.
Yeah.
Like-
Would that get a laugh though? We're too cheap.
The way he would deliver it.
Yeah,
one quarter of the time in the Midwest, it's an easier crowd in the Midwest.
Yeah. And then when they say,
It's funny how we do that. Are we being not genuine? Are we being fraudulent when we?
I think you're bringing joy because
No, you're trying to
They're so bored.
give a connection to the people who you're going to see.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I'm also like that when I meet, fans, right? Like I have to somehow control them in a way because I don't like it when they get physical with me. So I get physical with them up front. So when people have met me, no, not in a sexual way, but when people meet me and they're like, I'll grab their arm,
Yeah.
and I'll kind of go and I'll kind of do pretend to do something. I'll go, does that hurt? And they'll go, no. I go, damn it, I've been training. Right, like that'll get a laugh.
automatically diffuse. Dude,
I have so many.
You
I have
diffuse with
so
humor
many.
so fast.
Yeah, I have so many
Right off
different
the
little
bat.
things. Yeah,
He
yeah,
is a genius at that.
Yeah.
When something is escalating and tensions are rising in a table,
Yeah.
you and Gilbert are so gifted at that, where you'll just say one or two things and then everyone's laughing again.
Yeah. Well,
it's like,
yeah,
just move
yeah.
on.
You'll move on.
Yeah, but-
Move on.
Yeah.
But I know you're very good at that. I can't do it. I ride the wave of tension. I'm like, ooh, it's about to blow. It's
You
about to blow. I'm here for it.
You smile a lot more. When I feel you're uncomfortable, you fake smile.
But it's like
so
this.
much.
It's this. But you can tell what
Yeah, I
my
can
fake
tell.
smile is. It's just like this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
oh shit,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go down.
But I also sometimes forget that that's what my listening face is.
Yeah.
And I hate it because I've seen myself on camera, and when I'm trying to really fully listen and try, it's difficult to make me laugh. That's a problem. Okay, we'll pretend laugh, babe. Like if you're reading a scene and then you have to laugh, you do it. Can you do it?
Of course.
I can't.
Yeah, you have to do it now.
Real.
No,
I
real.
cannot do it. I can't do it.
Be real.
Okay, hang on.
Be real.
Oh, hold on. Let me try. Hold on. It sounds really bad if I try it.
No, just
Okay,
you know
hold
what
on.
thing? Just
How do you do it?
you think of something that made you laugh before.
Okay, I'm gonna think of your goat sounds.
All right.
Hold on. It's not coming out. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting there.
Gross.
Maybe if you don't do it right now.
There.
If you don't do it right now,
A fake laugh?
I feel like it's something
I
that's gonna
cannot
disturb
do
me.
it. That's why
It's
I do
gonna
that.
disturb me for life. You do it right
I
now.
can't.
I'll be honest. I don't think because I hung
I've
out with
never
her.
seen
I've
you
never
do
seen
it.
her
I've never
do
seen
it.
me fake
But
laugh.
you know what she did the other day though? That she did do one, and she did a fake laugh that
who,
made
though?
me laugh so hard.
No. That wasn't a fake laugh. He says,
So this
"What
is-
would I do?" Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I said was, we were in the elevator, and I said, "What would I do? What would you do if your son said, "Fuck you, mom." You know what I mean? You're a cunt or whatever. What would you? Because she'd be strict, and this is what. So I say that to me.
Hey, fuck you, mom. You're a cunt.
She did that.
I did a menacing laugh.
A menacing laugh, right? Which made me laugh because it didn't sound like maybe it's not.
It
as
wasn't
funny.
a laugh.
It wasn't a laugh. Yeah.
I can't do it.
You can't do it. I guess,
Have you ever heard me fake laugh?
No, because I've noticed when people will say something funny that you don't know, you do like just smile and you kind of go like it's kind of like like a polite thing.
Yeah, but you don't laugh when you laugh, baby. You don't laugh like we laugh.
No, you make me laugh.
No, when on this podcast, I've seen her laugh for real.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
She like breaks down.
I think to this day
I want you
in
to
my
laugh.
whole life, there's no one.
Wait, that's okay. So that to me
Yeah.
is your real laugh. Is that fake?
No,
when
it's
you-
fake.
That's fake.
But
Yeah,
I've
'cause-
seen you do that so many times with guests.
It's always faking. I'm always faking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when I do this, and I've known this when I've
You've
guests.
done this with guests.
When guests come out, I go, I put my head up like this,
Yeah.
and I laugh sometimes. I like this.
Go.
I go, right? I'm not laughing.
How do you do
I
that?
fucking hate it.
But I will no, because there's times I've seen you do the head thing, but then you put your feet up. I know that's real when you put
It's
your
not.
feet
It's
up.
not real.
The feet thing?
No.
No.
The only time I can really know when I'm laughing is when I did the fucking the goat noise, and then when she was laughing, and then I started laughing. That was a real laugh.
Dude.
Yeah. But don't tell that to the guests.
Yeah.
Because I'm still gonna do it.
Cut this out.
No, don't cut this out either. Yeah, but that's just
That's just something I have to
mind
learn
game.
this year.
What?
Someone has to teach me how to socially fake laugh. Because when I don't, my face is this.
Just be. I feel like just do you, because then people at least know with you. It's like, oh, okay.
I don't like feeling when people's like, I don't want anyone to feel that their joke fell flat with me. Because then it's just weird. And it happens all the time with me because he has such a high level of comedy. So when I meet everyday people and they try to like be funny around me and I'm just so stone-faced and I'm like, that's not even remotely funny. That's not remotely funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. You're a cyborg.
Yeah. It's funny. It's when I've hung out with the other day. I hung out with Santino. I hang out with guys. Santino a lot. Eric Griffin. He doesn't. Yeah, Eric makes me laugh. Santino really makes me laugh, though.
Santino makes me laugh hard.
Laughs hard
Yeah.
because
out.
he's so. And I love watching Santino talk to other people. He doesn't give anyone any room to say anything, and he just dictates. You know what I mean? No,
powers through.
listen to me, sweetie. No, this is what it's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he does that, right? It makes me laugh so hard.
That poker thing, Andrew was just like,
He cuts. Dalia makes me laugh hard. Callan makes me laugh hard.
yeah.
You're right. When I get around certain people, but you know what I notice? Regular people, they don't try to be funny around me. I can see them like kind of clam up a bit. You know,
You're
if they're not completely comfortable with me. But I've seen you take risks. Right? I have.
say
I've seen you
take
take risks.
risks.
You're completely comfortable. I've seen you throw some jabs.
yeah.
Right?
Have I taken her?
Yeah, you're very funny to me. You're very funny to me.
Even around other people, though, or just to you?
You're very funny.
I
to
feel
me.
like in private life, she makes you laugh.
She makes me laugh a lot.
I feel in public,
she also
you,
makes me
But that's-
angry though too.
There's
She makes
such
me
a big part of me that is so reserved for him.
you hold back
and
in public
family.
settings. You hold back.
I am so unfunny in public, but with him, because there's absolute freedom, I do fucking voices.
She does voices.
I
yeah.
do I make up my own language that he
She
doesn't
does.
understand.
She does.
But it's so reserved from him. I could never ever do it on here. I could never do it around you guys.
I've seen some of it, like family, like fight nights.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
act like an idiot.
I am an idiot.
I just thought of something that she did something when she lived in Long Beach, and I don't remember why she did it. I remember thinking that when she did it, I said to myself, "This girl's funny, right?" We were watching something and we were laughing about something, and she goes, "Bobby," and she did a gas mask thing. She goes, "Bobby," and she goes, right, something like that, and we both started laughing about it. Like it was a really weird thing about something that we were watching,
fuck?
and I don't know what the thing was,
context
but I
of it?
remember it was a gas mask she did with her hand. Right, that was so fucking funny to me, right? And we both laughed. You know what I mean?
Do you know what this
Yeah.
is, Khalyla?
No, but I
Do you
know
remember?
that.
Do you remember
I do
doing
remember,
that?
yes.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of really. I make a lot of bold choices around
Yeah,
him.
she goes, Bobby, and then we both laughed. Yeah. It was really
Damn,
cute.
you had your gas mask
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
I wish I could be that free in public.
You will be. You'll get there.
Yeah. Until then, no one will really know me.
It's interesting.
But you're free here.
You're free.
No, I'm not here. No.
You're freer. You're becoming freer.
Freer, but I'm still not the same like comfort level to where I would do the silly things that I do with you.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe one episode we should try one where
We lie
we
to
don't
her.
even not even lie to her. We don't even air it. We just try to figure out. Let's do one episode that we don't air to see what that sounds like.
The only way you could truly capture it is if you put hidden cameras. And
Yeah.
that's if put both of us in bed together. You know, when we have those times when we do nothing and then we start to poke at each other.
Yeah.
And then that's when like the voices come out, and then we do juice standoffs. You know, things like
Yeah.
that.
Before we get to that, we have one of our favorite sponsors.
Go ahead.
Ridge Wallet.
Richard Wallet.
Ridge Wallet.
Right.
You reach in your pocket, you pull out a wallet.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop dancing. You ruined the ad.
Oh no, he's talking to George. You're okay.
Yeah,
George.
you're doing great.
Ridge Wallet.
Yeah, keep going. Okay.
Ridge Wallet.
You guys. I'm going to tell you this right now. All right.
Damn it, George.
I'm so mean to him. I'm so mean to you today. I'm so sorry.
But we
I
love him.
you.
But we love him.
Kind of. And yes, I do.
And yes.
But guys, let me say something about the Ridge Wallet. Real TigerBelly fans use Ridge Wallet, okay? I have people come up to me all the time. Hey man, I got a Ridge Wallet because of your thing. And I go, great, because this is future shit. If you want to live in the future, this is it. It's offered in carbon fiber, titanium, aluminum, over a dozen styles and colors, RFID protection, free shipping worldwide, lifetime guarantee, the whole thing, over 500,000 sold. You've heard it all before.
Also, if you're a true sleeper, you have a Ridge Wallet, and George actually has a story
Yeah.
about the Ridge Wallet.
My cousin was going through security at the airport, and the guy said, like, hey, nice Ridge wallet. And he was like, oh, my cousin advertises the show. He's like, oh, is it TigerBelly? He was like, yeah. And then he got to leave his
Ridge
watch
Wallet.
on. Went through the TSA.
Ridge Wallet. That's a great
take
story,
your
by the way.
wallet out
Really
your
good story.
pocket.
I really like it. You just got to condense it and make it more exciting. But anyway, go ahead.
If you want to,
Gilbert,
yeah, go to ridgewallet.com and use the promo code.
I'm hitting Mike's tomorrow. You know, I'm hitting Mike's tomorrow.
yeah,
3 in
I
a row.
try to set you up, George.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to be next episode. I'll be so much. When Paul Banks is here, I'll be so nice to you. Go ahead.
Go to
He'll
ridgewallet.com and use the promo code BELLY for 10% off your sleek front carry wallet. Be the future with Ridge Wallet. Be like George.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah. And thanks for having Russell Brand here. You fucking piece of shit.
I'm working on it.
I know, but last night, Russell Brand might be on this. Nothing. No Russell Brand.
You're the one who said, I'm not ready for Russell Brand.
Yeah, I was only trying to pump myself up because I thought it was going to happen.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, I've been refreshing emails like every 10 minutes.
All right,
just to
here's
check.
another one I want. All right, here's another one. This guy Jeremiah from American Idol.
Oh, I saw your tweet.
You saw
What
it?
did you? I don't have Twitter.
I tweeted him,
I have Twitter, right?
Yeah.
and I said he goes because he did a podcast called. What was the podcast he did? I'll look it up. So just give me a second.
Can
Okay.
you tell people a little bit about who he is? Cause
No, I know. Let me just go. Jeremiah.
I'll look him up.
Lloyd Harmon.
Lloyd Harmon.
All
Yeah,
I
there
know
he
is he was on American Idol.
He's on American Idol. Okay. He's the best guy on it.
And Alejandro.
Alejandro's great, but so
Yeah.
he says,
Pianist.
had the pleasure of speaking with my friend Hillary Sutton last week on her podcast Hustle and Grace. Have you heard of Hustle and Grace?
Nope.
How many followers do they have?
We're looking right now.
Will you look it up?
Not followers, but you can always tell.
Yeah, I want to see how they're doing compared to TigerBelly.
Why? Why
So-
are you putting
because
it
I
down
said do my
for?
podcast.
He
right?
Might, he might.
And then he replied,
He doesn't. None of these American Idol fuckers and voice fuckers, aside from Noah Mack, has ever responded to me.
"Hustle."
And I want to say this right now, okay? I'm a fan of talent shows. The Slut King
Gee.
demands that you respond to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has. We'll just plug her. Everyone, go listen to Hustle and Grace. She has 36 reviews. We'll try to get her up to 1,000.
But she has 36.
Yeah.
How many reviews do we have?
I think like 5.
I think it's just a.
I try 6,000.
Like we have 6,000 reviews.
Oh, we sound like assholes.
I don't know.
It's a friend. I think it's a friend that.
That's great.
So be sure to review
friends.
Hustle and Grace with Hillary Sutton. And then if you haven't reviewed us yet, toss us 5 stars as well.
I'm not being cocky. I'm not being cocky.
You know what? I'm gonna
not
review
bragging.
her
I'm not
right
bragging. Yeah, I'm not bragging.
I'm gonna give her 5 stars
let's-
right now.
Yeah, let's build up Hustle and Grace, but also Jeremiah Lloyd Harmon. I'm a fan of yours. And, we're not Hustle and Grace. We might be a little bit more small-timey than that, right?
Yeah.
And we might be a little bit of rinky-dink, mom and pop shop of a fucking podcast. But I just wanted to let you know that we do kind of have an audience as well, right? And please do the
growing.
fucking podcast.
You know who did reply and who made your dreams come true was Noah Mack.
I know. Noah Mack from The Voice is coming onto our podcast.
Yep.
Did you set it up, right?
Yes, sir.
How
And
excited were you? I've never seen him so excited.
I'm so excited.
You had
And
such a
live.
big guest
Johanna
on here.
Jędrzejczyk, right? She agreed, right?
Yep.
I'm excited about that, right? And we've got this lead singer of Interpol. When is
Paul
he coming
Banks,
up?
yeah.
Paul Banks.
Paul Banks. He's
Next
coming on
week.
Next week.
next
Andy
week.
Dick.
Is that next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
And then Andy Dick.
Andy Dick, right?
week
That's
after?
a dream, right? Okay, so I know that, Grace, what's her name? The Hustle and Grace.
Hillary
Probably
Sutton.
Hillary
they
Sutton.
get bigger guys than those, right? Probably. And we're just a small mom and pop. Please do mine. That's all
We
I'm
are a
saying.
mom and pop podcast.
Oh, we are. Yeah.
That's
Even though I
exactly
went
what
to
we are.
ATC today and they were blowing wind up my asshole.
What were they saying? I
They
wanna
love
hear.
us. ATC loves us. Okay.
That's good.
And Bill Burr's at the top, obviously, but right underneath, we're in there. We're in that big, the septic tank. Bert Kreischer in
Oh,
that little
Ari
Ari
Shafir's septic
Shafir's.
tank.
We're in that vicinity of we should be very proud of ourselves.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can we just stop sucking your own
I'm not
dick
sucking
now?
my dick, man. I want to.
He's
Yeah.
just suckling. Not
Yeah, I want to
sucking.
suckle. I want my baby to suckle my dick.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. Not in a sexual way. Why does everything have to be sexual with you people?
Yeah, just suckling.
Yeah, science.
Suckling. Very endearing.
Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is what do we do after the Game of Thrones?
I mean, when everyone dies, how do we grieve?
No. What I'm saying is that because the last 5 or 6 years of my life has been like, oh, it's the new season's coming out 6 months from now. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There really is an excitement about it, right? When you on Sunset, I know exactly what billboards they put on, right? And then they're gigantic, these fucking billboards. Sometimes, a couple years ago they had like just little Peter Dinklage's little head and the dragon above it, right? And it was you drive down Sunset, you're like, oh my god, right?
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
This is the last year. There's nothing left. I can't get excited about, the Kardashians or any of these other TV shows, right? Or you know what I mean?
What was the last show you felt like this before Game of Thrones? Did you have a Game
Yeah,
of
we
Thrones?
used
I mean,
watch
I have
shows
I have
together.
some. I think Handmaid's Tale I like.
Yes.
Okay.
That I'll watch, but it's still not the same excitement. I won't. I'll watch them.
It's different. It's not the Game of Thrones is our entire family gets together Sunday night and we scream for an hour and we clap and we cry and we rejoice and it's a spectacle. It's a big
an event.
to do.
It's a cultural event.
I love Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's one of my favorite shows ever, but I don't gather around, with my family
Yeah.
on Sundays to watch the episodes
Yeah,
type things.
It's a good show.
Way too much. Do you feel like you watch way too much television? Not television, I mean just shows in general.
Not these days.
Oof,
Yeah,
I
not
feel like
these
I
days.
do.
I need to though. I feel like I'm missing. I feel like there's always a new show where you have to watch it. And I'm just always
Right now,
behind.
I'm all about the PBS shows.
Like what?
So, like Victoria, he always has to hear the PBS
Oh
song
my
every
god,
night.
every fuck. Yeah, so basically, what it is this, okay? Is she
I watch historical shows.
she falls asleep, right, with these shows, and if you try to turn it off, she wakes up. Right, it has to be on. So I'll lay next to her for hours, right, and it'll be on. What do you call it?
A repeat or what?
Not on repeat,
Autoplay,
autoplay.
Oh.
So you'll just go right to the next thing. But in between the episodes, you hear ba 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 right every 45 fucking minutes.
It's a PBS masterpiece song.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's so nostalgic. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it does.
But, he is not wrong. I have to have ambient sound to fall asleep. I can't have utter silence, or else I cannot sleep.
What am I like? I like pitch black,
Yeah.
nothingness.
Blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need blackout. You need your little sleepy hat and your
Yeah.
eye cover.
I cover things. Yeah, I need it. So all right, that was a good one. Give me the unhelpful advices.
My name is Earl, and I'm a Korean from the city of Chicago. I've been dating my white girlfriend for about 9 months now. We both have had feelings of insecurity about each other's relationship histories. As is normal for most relationships. I know Bobby and Khalyla have been extremely open about their histories to each other and everyone else. I watched the first DVD ASA episode that Bobby and Khalyla appeared on together when Khalyla described her previous relationship. Bobby looked visibly uncomfortable during the whole thing, and I commend him for being able to hold it together like that.
Thank
Can I
you.
just say something one second
finish
before we continue?
This brings back.
Do you know how the whole fake laughing thing he just did?
Yeah.
He was
Fake uncomfortable?
Oh my god, he was doing it so much. He's doing the fake uncomfortable, like he was doing this, and I'm like, shut up, because I've told him he knew that story, all of those stories.
Never heard of it before. So shocked. So
You're
uncomfortable.
such a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit for even saying thank you.
I remember finding
Thanks for backing me up for once.
Because Bryce and I when Bryce and I were
backing you
Hold
up.
on a second, because this is really good.
Bryce and I were
This is
producing
gonna
your
really
YouTube
fucking
channel.
piss me off.
I'm kidding. What are you getting so angry about?
Did you fake your discomfort on that podcast?
No. I mean, yes, I mean. I don't even know what we're talking about.
When you're happy
I don't even, and you know it, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Very good, Gilbert.
Okay, now
Give me the
it's-
next one.
And now it
Give me the
seems,
next question.
and now it seems that we have no.
You were really,
I don't know what you're saying even.
I don't think he even remembers.
I don't remember anything. Go ahead.
Now it seems they have no holds barred when they're talking about that sort of relationship stuff.
you.
How do you move past those insecurities and have that level of trust with each other? Just to just come with time. Thank you
It
for the
comes with
laughs.
6 years
My name is Earl.
of time. You know, it comes with 6 years of time. It comes with knowing each other
Trust.
in a trust and this and that. Okay, this has gone beyond what I ever dreamed it might be.
Now I will say that we're two types of people that allow for transparency to be a good part of a relationship. Not all relationships would do well with this type of transparency. I think that some things are better left in the past. I think that some people can't think about the past objectively, but rather see it as a constant threat in their present lives. So if you're that type of person who creates vivid images in your mind and likes to replay that tape over and over again, I don't suggest tapping into her past or her tapping into yours, because it might not be a good thing. Like when I was younger, I was probably much better off not hearing about my partner's past because I couldn't handle it. It wasn't until I got a little bit older and gave less shits every day that I started to be like, you know what? I don't feel threatened by it anymore. But when I was younger, I felt threatened by it. So it's a case by case situation, if that makes any sense. This type of relationship that Bobby and I have might not be the healthy option for another couple.
Yeah.
So you just have to gauge it. What do you think, George?
I would say whoever knows the most about you has the most power over you. So share a lot of things with whoever you want to have the most power over you.
Why would you want to have anyone? Why is it a
Well,
power
if you,
thing?
no, if you want to be most intimate with somebody,
intimate.
you can't let like a previous girlfriends or anybody know more about you than them. In a sense,
Oh, I
like
see
you have
what
to
you're
share
saying,
more
yeah.
with the new whichever person you want to have the most intimate relationship with.
Yeah. And I think that I'm glad that I dated Bobby, in my 30s because, he's been with beautiful, bright, talented women. Now imagine if I knew all of that information, and he doesn't speak badly about them. He speaks highly of them. And so imagine me knowing that type of information in my early 20s, I think I would have been very insecure. But when I got older, the fact that he did date great women in the past made me feel good about dating him. Because I'm like, look, all these beautiful, intelligent women had these relationships when they loved him. I can see why. And but I couldn't have done that in my early 20s, and I was really insecure. And does that make any sense?
That makes sense.
But also, does everyone need to know explicitly what the other, like how that person sucked your boyfriend's dick
don't
and
think
all
you
that
need all
section? You
that
don't need to know
detail.
that.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit much. And I think you have to establish what your limits are with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Cindy, she said after she
Who's
wanted
Cindy?
my girlfriend, she wanted to see
He
Love
always
it.
does
So good.
this.
Now I'm starting to believe Khalyla with the whole uncomfortable thing. He's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So real.
I don't know her.
Yeah, she thinks she was like, "Oh, are
I'm
you?"
sure she's great.
She was like, "Oh, are you a white nationalist?" Because I went through my whole Facebook of she wanted to know every single girl I did anything with, all white girls.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And how did it make her feel? Cindy is
she
such
was
a boss
she
lady.
was
She
fine
didn't give a
with
shit.
it. If I think about her one ex-boyfriend more, two ex-boyfriends.
More
one was
than-
one was a black guy, so I was really curious. And the other one was a famous dancer that
Yeah.
I looked up to, and
There-
I'm like, fuck.
I have to say that there is a, as when you're in your 20s and you think in your head, I have the access and the capability of dating a white girl, which seems at the time, being a smaller Asian man, to be winning. Like it's like a trophy kind of a vibe of like when when your first white chick, you're like, oh fuck man, like I'm legit, I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Right. But then after your fifth white girl, you're like, I feel more comfortable with somebody that has a little bit of an Asian vibe, because there is when you go to a restaurant or even socially, because I know that Khalyla doesn't look Asian, but her mommy is really Asian.
Really Filipino.
Feel like chinky chink, you know what I mean? From the islands of Ching Chink, right? Gookie gooks.
Okay.
You're right. My point.
Okay, easy.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
okay.
my point.
She had
My
another,
point being-
she had another choking incident
She
today.
did.
This time
my
with
point is
water.
that it makes me feel comfortable when her mom is in my house, and there's a relatability.
familiar.
Like I have so much fun with her mom. Like she laughs at everything I do. I'll sneak up behind her, scare her. Right, I'll make fun of her accent. She'll make fun of my accent. She'll call me faggot and all that stuff or whatever.
She doesn't know
Yeah,
that word.
I know,
babe.
whatever. She'll,
Fatty. She says.
fatty.
Wow, Bobby, got
My
that.
bad. Oh, got it wrong. Oh, yeah, fatty.
Wrong word.
Fatty. I mean, not faggot. But anyway, I have to eat with my brother because I haven't seen him in a month. Thank you for texting, and then and we're doing this. What is this?
Khalyla wanted to remind me of the.
Read this
one.
email from Elizabeth. My help.
You wanted. You
Oh
said to
yes,
remind you of
yes.
this
I
one.
wanted to read this email to everybody that we got from Elizabeth.
Who's Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Warren?
Is her name's Elizabeth?
Okay,
that's
go
who wrote
ahead.
in.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
the title says "My Husband's Addiction." Hey, my name is Elizabeth from Durham, North Carolina. I've been with my husband William Zamudio for 7 years. We just got married last year on April 28th. It will also be our 8-year anniversary. We have a 2-month-old who was born on Valentine's Day. I met William in high school, and he's a very good guy who just messes up sometimes. He's my best friend. A few months ago, he started being on his phone more. He would wake up every morning, 7 to 8 a.m., and stay in the bathroom, quote unquote, using the bathroom for an hour. He cannot do anything without doing it. He will sit at home and do it all day. He was doing it before I went into labor to have our daughter. He even does it safely while driving. His addiction is TigerBelly. He watches you guys every day,
Oh, that was a turn.
all day. It doesn't matter what he's doing or if he's seen the episode before. He's completely obsessed. I'm pretty sure he loves Bobby more than me.
Oh.
Our anniversary is coming up, and he would die if he watches a new podcast with you guys reading this. He doesn't know. He is such
What's his name?
He does. Hold on. He is such a good guy. I figured I would give it a try by emailing you guys. Thank you for your time, Elizabeth. Here,
is that the camera?
it's William Zamudio.
All right. His name is William Zamudio?
Yeah.
William Zamudio. William Zamudio. I'm going to speak in tongues. It's only a language for you and I, William. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's for William and I. William. William. There you go. And
Wow.
that's from the spirit world. That's from the old forest.
It sounded like it.
That's from the old forest, and that's from the Netherlands as well too.
Old Forest in the Netherlands?
Yeah. The netherworld, I meant.
Oh, the Netherworld.
The
Yeah, not the
Netherworld.
Netherlands. The netherworld.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I ever speak in tongues like that again, right, and I get connected to the old spirits, and I'm giving somebody a message, and you laugh like that, dude, I will put fucking voodoo on you, my friend.
Whoa.
Black magic.
And that's not from the Netherlands.
Right. That's not from the
Louisiana.
Netherlands. That's from Louisiana. So here you go, babe.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, William, what's his last
Zamudio.
name? Zamudio.
And Elizabeth.
Dude, what is this you're doing with your head?
I was dancing.
Oh, you were? That's not a song, friend.
It's words.
It's words. So there we go.
Dancing to words for
But,
George.
there we
Sounded
go.
pretty rhythmic.
I really have to go. So what else do we got?
I think that's it. But
Do
also,
we have ads?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
say, don't say
yeah.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's do really quickly. Close it out. Thanks again to our sponsors, Postmates, ProFlowers, and Ridge Wallet. To live that
Fabulous.
to live that nosotros papaya
Wonderful.
life from the luxury of your own home today. Download the Postmates app and use the promo code BELLY
Wonderful.
for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Right now, get a dozen roses. For, you too, Khalyla. Khalyla, do it.
I just fake laughing.
Khalyla, do it.
Yeah, there you
For
go.
$19.99 at proflowers.com, click the microphone and use the code BELLY. Get the last wallet you'll ever buy at ridgewallet.com and the promo code BELLY. And we haven't asked for reviews in a while. So to help us get to the top 20 of the iTunes podcast charts, if you haven't, leave us a review. Just open the TigerBelly page on the podcast app and scroll to the ratings and reviews. A big
Review it.
papaya blessing to all you raters and
Review
viewers.
it.
Make sure you follow us on
I'm so
TigerBelly on
excited.
Instagram,
love
the
it. I'm
TigerBelly
real.
on Twitter.
I'm the real.
And email us any questions at thetigerbelly@gmail.com, or if you want to send in an unhelpful advice question, you can do that at our new email, which
New
is
email.
adviceunhelpful@gmail.com. And for every
We'll link to it.
yeah, we'll put a link in the video and also in the description for the podcast. And all things Bobby Lee, you can go to BobbyLeeLive.com.
Oh,
And any
you
shows?
need to shout out your shows, babe.
Any shows, Bobby?
Bobby
I love
has
it. Well,
a
Tempe
show-
Improv.
Well, before that, you have he has Cincinnati, Ohio coming up
Where?
in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Tempe Improv.
In the netherworld?
In the netherworld.
And I think that you're going to the Sacramento Punchline soon too. Go to BobbyLeeLive.com.
No, I'm not.
for
I
those
canceled that
dates.
one.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry about that, guys. You can follow
I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Hear it here first.
And Khalyla, where can we follow you?
At Calamity K.
And George, where can people, I guess, support you and White Knights?
Can I say it the way he does it?
Yeah.
George_Kimmel.
Ah,
Perfect.
That was good. And you can follow me at Yang Gang 2020, baby.
Is that real?
No,
Okay.
but yeah,
I was like, it was pretty ingenious actually.
maybe. Who knows? He's been doing everyone else's podcast. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Shukuluk bola ye, shukuluk